Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause all they regard is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the chance. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning I only focus on horizons. All they record is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the chance. So what can I tell you? I learned from my failures. I traveled through hell with a gang full of tailspins, and I only prevail cause I came with my day ones, and they never strayed from tough situations. I'm saying there's no conversation, just head down and get from the heart that we came from. All we record is who go the hardest. Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the chance.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start afresh aside again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. This is Canelo Alvarez.
This bout is...
What a pleasure to... And there's the bell for round one. Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. And he fails to score with that left hook. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He just misses with that big right hand. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Good left counter that lands. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great work. Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump up. Body in there. Be smart. Change your angle. Go out there and finish him. He's ready.
On to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come up and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Good counter punching for both these athletes. Lands with the right counter. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That counter shot lands. They just missed with that big right hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Good counter right hand again. Left punch. Neither fighter willing to slow down. They score again with the left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Feel good? Good man. Keep doing what?
The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
There's a counter shot. They exchange punches. So that left lands. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So much firepower here. Nice score with that left hand. Back and forth they go. Nice counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. So much firepower here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
He's absolutely shattered. Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. See it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter punch. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter's just not slowing down. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like
Crawford in trouble. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Crawford may be ready to go down. And he's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Alvarez. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I love that. I love that. That shot's great. And beautiful. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit.
And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a nuts here away from getting stopped.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He got out of the way of that right hook. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? And a counter left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping. Let's talk about Alvarez. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax. Now go into the low end. And every time
And there's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He missed with that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day if they win. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shot. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Nice counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Crawford's legs are all over the place. That was the moment. Nice punch. Great counter right-handed. These punches coming from every angle. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Let's talk about Alvarez.
Good round, all right?
And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Good counter punching. And right back into the fray. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. Let's talk about Alvarez. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Behind your jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Keep doing what you're doing. The gap will appear and he'll start tiring out.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last... Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Punch, counter punch. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, Crawford may be ready to go down. Oh, and that changes everything, and down they go. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.
For I am the truth. I am the light. rideth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. The Mont Bluffet. The truth is coming through. You got nothing. What a night we expect it to be. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. And here, Terrence.
This bout is scheduled for 12.
Not too many seats to be. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchange here from both men. Good counter left hand there. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
The perfect counter lands. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bud Crawford. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Good punch. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bud Crawford. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this far.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Oh, that punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Good counterpunching for both these fighters. Why aren't they defending? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Good counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Crawford may be ready to go down. Good left counter that lands. Let's talk about Bud Crawford. I promise you, all three judges here are going to...
Ready to go now.
Here we go to the 4th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool. I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bud Crawford. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice job by him to block that jab. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do?
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Crawford is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Do you believe what we are seeing? He got out of the way of that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bud Crawford. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't give me no free shots. Keep calm. Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, don't wait till the Lord.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook. There's a... You don't want to trade shots.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Bud Crawford. Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Will the referee stop it? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Got out of the way of that right hook. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Bud Crawford. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock. And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go, because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Lucky that hook didn't score. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you got to get some before you get him close.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missing with the hook. Trying to answer back. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
There's a big difference between being the... You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bud Crawford. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Feel good? Good man. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear and we'll start tiring out.
And there's the bell for round 9. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Good counter punching. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Which fighter will say no mas? Crawford's legs are all over the place. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. What's the referee? Crawford is dead.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.